We could probably figure out a way to make that.
What do you want?
Mm-hmm. We're just gonna wait a minute or so. That one. I wonder if can we go out on the recording?
No, you can't.
Ooh, how about this? Sorry, you guys are gonna be bouncy for a minute. There we go. Still a little tilted, but better. And you guys are tilted too. That ruined that one.
Good enough. Hold that.
Here.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
You're
No,
good.
Don't adjust that one. Just leave it.
And you're good. Okay.
Go. Why do you have your calendar out? Why is it in July? Don't be wishing.
I'm not wishing. I was using that. I couldn't find the book that you gave me. I was trying to find it real fast to write some notes down. I couldn't find it. We're a smidgen early. Not really. Now it's 6:01. So we're going to go ahead and go then. So I did peek. Hard not to. NC vibes. So that is that new Dragonstone one. And yeah, I really like it too. It's super cool over texture. Go ahead and just have the whole thing going. Well, because it'll be easier to send to me.
But it can't send over 1 minute.
No, it worked. I got it. That one day, whatever you did, it worked.
Okay.
Okay. So I have a big one of these, but it cracked. So I don't know if I really want to glaze fire it or not. I'm like, I could do the kintsugi, you know, the gold and all that. Go slower. Go slower. You always rush. Welcome to a teenager. I just like that patchwork. It's fun and it's a really great way to use up some, she does not think it's fun. Some transfers. Little trinket dishes. Hang on, I want to see if I can do something real quick. Oh well.
Show those.
Okay. So some sunflowers. And then I did the molted blue on the back of the sunflowers. Same color of blue on the bunny. I like that blue. Some more bunnies. It's getting close to Easter, but that little trinket dish. What?
I'm gonna go down and help Dad.
Okay, go. You don't need to help me. Okay. sunflower. You can see the texture on there. Somebody's on there. Hello. These dishes are my absolute favorites, but each daisy is hand painted, so takes a lot of time here. One of these is, I think, was done on reclaimed clay. Maybe both of them were, because you can see a little bit of speckles, but it's not so speckly that it was speckled clay. So I think it was reclaimed clay. I ran out of my cone pack, so there's my cone 6, and I was going for a hot 5. So the fact that the 6 just started to bend, that was pretty good. Okay. So many fun things down here. I did not know how this one, if this one would, if it would melt off of the mug or not. Hi, Jamie. You haven't missed it yet. I didn't know if it would melt off of the mug, so I put a stand underneath it, and we were good. I think I did Power Turquoise and cream, a little bit of cream. I watered that cream down so it wasn't so thick. Didn't do what I was expecting, but I don't mind it. Whew. That came off well, so I can sand that down and we'll be fine. That is the ancient copper and gunmetal green. And that pooled perfectly right there. So many good crystals right there. So many good crystals. So this stand is broken, and hi Pam. My stand is broken, so I have like a rubber band holding it up. And so I can't see everybody's comments until it goes up. So if I don't respond right away, sorry. Oh, and this one is another gunmetal green, and it's a runner, so just sand that off. It just gives me a lot of work. Gunmetal green and cream. So that's all I did on that one. I just have lots of grinding to do. It'll be all right. All right, we'll do these black ones. I got new transfers, and I just did the classic honey flux on the inside of these. They're so pretty. Love them. I really like this one. All right. Chun Blue and Aurora Green, I want to say. And then a little bit of Light Flux. That's what this combo is. I kind of like it. It's very light. It's light enough. I should be able to put an overglaze transfer on this one if I so choose to do so. All right. Here is the much awaited for somebody watching here. Cake stand. And I have some major grinding to do. It very well might break on me, not gonna lie. And that is why if you ask me to make something, I'm gonna do it as early as possible, because You have no idea. But things like that might happen. So hopefully I can get these. This one is really on there, so I don't know about that one. This one I think I should be able to get off pretty easy. But you almost have to have it on stands, otherwise it would end up very, very warped. And it's really not bad. I mean, it's a little bit, yes, but not much at all. I don't know any other way to fire it without it slumping and completely being ruined. It's perfect. So you like it. I will do what I can to get these off. See, that dude's just kind of popping off anyway, but this one's gonna take some work, and I know it. And so it's, if I can get it off without breaking it, that's gonna be the tricky part. But yes, this is a very large, beautiful cake stand that someone had requested for me, or from me, for a wedding coming up in this fall. We'll put it that way, late summer. Jamie, I need to ask if you want mother of pearl on it, if I can get that stilt off without breaking. So let me know. One of the cows. Here, I'm going to show that one. I have berry bowls. I have some berry bowls in here. That shelf needs to be ground up. That one, I may not know which one is which until I look here. One of them I just did ivy. I think that one's ivy, and oh my, it is gorgeous on the inside. It almost looks like it's sparkling. It's in November, okay. I think mother of pearl would be perfect on it, but the fact is ivy, I think, can be pinholed sometimes, and that's what happened here on the sides. So this will have to be refired. I think I'm gonna put a little more ivy and then clear, and hope that that clear will kind of make it melt down a little bit, if that makes any sense. But it's a very pretty glaze. It just can be cranky sometimes. Let me get a couple of these. I do have some refires in here too. Okay, here's another of the Chun Blue and Aurora Green. Again, I wanted this to have enough light that I can do some overglaze transfers on it if I wanted. This one is a refire. The Chun was way too thick the first time I fired it, and it crawled. It is better, but it's still pretty thin in those spots. I might try for a third time. Third time's a charm, right? This bottom, I never showed you guys, has ooh, that's very yellow in there. Bees and honeycomb. When I cut it off of the bat, I kind of cut all the way through it. So I cut the bottom off, rolled out a slab, and put that on for the bottom. So I did not ruin my throne mug. I think it adds for a neat little touch. This one is just light flux and chun plum. I think that's what it is. Yeah. So a cranberry color. Matches my shirt, doesn't it? Okay, this one is light flux and champagne quartz. I have some flowers I want to put on this one for an overglaze transfer. This was a refire because the inside was way too thin. It is now, I still don't like the way it looks. You can see it's kind of streaky, but it feels completely coated. It's not too thin on the inside. Molted blue, light flux, and galaxy. I want to say galaxy on that one. Pretty basic blue, but this is not what I was quite hoping for, but I love it. Let's see if I can remember all of it. I wrote it down. Purple aster and passion flower with light flux. I did. I can show you again. I know what you're talking about. So, had a few that stuck, so I have to try and get those off. But there's the cake stand. That purple turned out really pretty. And I'm not even a purple fan. I have a couple more that match it. But these, oh no, these have galaxy on it. That's what these two are, purple aster and galaxy. These will be perfect to have something else on the bottom. So some of those transfers that I put on the bottom. Bottom shelf. And the bottom shelf's probably going to be pretty fast because I have 3 bowls. Okay, I'm going to do the not fun parts first. Uh-oh, grinding. There's my cone. So, looked like it got really close to a 6 on the bottom. Maybe that'll just pop off. Doubtful. I probably have some grinding to do. More trinket dishes. Oh, Bessie. Let's see. This is not written down. I didn't write it down. I don't know what I did here. Yes, I do. I do know. It's sandstone. And why did I not write it down? Other than the fact that It's a runner. I'm gonna see if you can like, so I'm also recording. Hi, Wendy. I can see your name now. Look at that. Sandstone and why can't I think of the green? Seaweed. Yeah, seaweed. And seaweed is a runner. I know that it's a runner. Inside looks rough, but it's actually not. It's smooth. But yeah, so I'm recording on Lillian's phone so that then I can put it to YouTube or whatever. So with that one and this one, good, it popped off. I gave this one more space and it still ran off. But I saw somebody had posted that you can get this mirrored effect. Look, you can totally see the ring light that I have in it. Like that literally looks like it could be a mirror. That is absolutely awesome. I'm in love with that combo. But yeah, somebody had said that you can get that mirror effect with this combo and I had to try it. Like, that is legit a mirror almost. Loving that combo. I need to write that down before I forget. Sandstone and seaweed. That's a good one. Okay, this bowl, it needs to be refired. It's too thick. It's a bowl I had done for a while now. I don't know why I went ahead and kept it because I cut through it right there, but I did. I figured whatever, I will keep it for us. That might be why I kept it. I was like, it's a good little bowl. I'll just keep it for us. We have lots of my bowls in there, so yeah. It needs refired though. Okay, to 3 of the bowls. I'm gonna do this one first. So on the outside, I have just malted blue. And on the inside, there's this trend going around that is to make it look like a frozen pond. And so it has running hot chowder is what is the light. So I put blue everywhere, running hot chowder, and then I kind of had some black on the inside. Did not turn out quite the way I thought it would or kind of had hoped, but at the same time, I do really love it. So my Bible study group on Wednesday nights, I had asked them, I said, I need a new Bible verse for 2024. And whoever chooses or tells me the one that I'm going to choose, I'll give you a little something. So I asked the one who had chosen Romans 5:8, and she said blue is her favorite color. So Brandy is going to get this one. So along the same lines with that frozen pond, only I did green. So seaweed and running hot chowder, and then the black. This one's even less, you can tell that. And also a few pinholes, a little bit of pitting, but not many. So I will probably refire this one as well, just to get it smoothed out a little bit more if I can. That one's pretty though. So I was really on the fence about, last bowl that I have here. I was on the fence doing a bisque, like waiting until I do a bisque or just doing another glaze, because I have plenty that can be glazed again. And with how many refires I have going on right now, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do another glaze. So I guess the rest of my week is gonna be glazing. This one, oh, fiddle fart. Big old crack right there. That is what throwing big things sometimes can do. On the inside here, right there. So it definitely goes all the way through. It would not pass any kind of water test for sure. But what do you think of the glazing? How about that? So this is manganese wash, and I watered it down a lot. It was like 25% manganese, the rest water. Watered down a lot, and then I put nutmeg over it. The inside, I poured it in and then dumped it out, and on the outside, you can see all this wild movement on it, and that is because I had it upside down and I poured it on it like that. And so this crack, it had to have been a teeny tiny hairline crack that I had not seen, and that's what made it pop out. So bummer. That one is going, I might sell this one for like cost, basically, just knowing that, you know, you can't really use it. You could use it as put bananas and grapes or whatever you want in it, but don't put water, like to hold, it's not gonna. So, yep, somebody can get that for super cheap. Let me know if you want it. So anyway, there, even though it's cracked, it still works. It does still work as sitting on the shelf. Yes, Olivia, I could. In fact, I've done that before. Sorry, making you move around. I've had mugs that I kept trying to refire and get the little bubbles. Basically, it's glass, so let me get this. So this pitting like this. That has happened on the inside of a mug before, and I refired it and I refired it and I refired it, it's basically because it's too thick. So if I put more glaze on it, it's really not going to settle down. But the one mug that I'm really thinking of that I've done this before was the flag mug. So I had spent a lot of time painting it and wanted it to get right, and it just would not fix. And so finally I did buy a diamond hole drill for my drill, and I put holes through the middle of it and made it a planter. So it's basically, I mean, this is glass though. So if somebody were to go ahead and use this when there's these little tiny pins, okay, Pam, I'll do that. So yeah, if that tiny little pieces of glass came out when somebody was trying to take a drink or something, that would be not good. So yeah, I drilled holes and now they can't use it. So it was a planter. So anyway, thank you guys all for joining me. Didn't have Lillian, so I could actually explain a few things. She always rushes through it. Tomorrow is her birthday, and then Friday's Will's. It's birthday week in our house, so I will go ahead and throw another glaze load in here. So probably maybe Sunday I could do another kiln unloading. We'll see. So all right, thank you guys all for joining. I hope you have a wonderful spring break, and we will see you guys later. Bye.